So let's go ahead and get started with just kind of a background on Heartfelt Recovery Centers, how you kind of found Taradel, got started, just kind of a brief overview.
Yeah, definitely. So Heartfelt Recovery Centers started as a very small PHP IOP outpatient treatment center for addiction and mental health. And we wanted to do it differently than other places, really like set the tone for what this industry could be. And a lot of what that work looks like is just continuing to build a quality community, quality program internally, and then being able to approach marketing in a much different way than most places in our industry would. So typically, because people don't fully understand the marketing world, what they're doing is they're throwing a bunch of money at like bottom of the funnel conversion stuff, just trying to get calls, get people in the door as fast as they can, whatever it costs. But we took a different approach and really just wanted to continue to expand top of the funnel, develop trust in the community, to let people know that Heartfelt was there for them, was there for their family and loved ones. But yeah, so what we do is we run a program from 9 to 3 during the day. That's our PHP program. That's our longest program, and it's really designed around treating the whole person, right? Body, mind, spirit, everything. So we don't necessarily we use a whole bunch of different therapeutic modalities, whether it's CBT, DBT, ACT, different 12-step models. We don't really like drive home one specifically and like jam that down people's throat like other places may, but what we do is we touch on the principles and the values that are at the core of every single one of those things, right? So that we can give them a solid foundation where they can build their own recovery, because we believe there's a million and one different ways to get sober. So we just want to give people the tools that they need in order to build that solid foundation for themselves so that they can live a happy and fulfilling and flourishing life.
Awesome. That's great. And you guys have multiple locations, or is it
Now,
one right now? Okay.
now we do, yeah. So we have a facility. We have Heartfelt Recovery Centers down in Hudson, New Hampshire. We just opened Laconia, the second location for Heartfelt. We also have a facility down in Chelmsford, Massachusetts.
And I know I caught on, you said something about building trust within the community, which is a big thing that direct mail, it's tangible. It's not like a fleeting digital ad. So that's kind of a big thing that makes it special. Is there any other reason or specific tactic that you wanted to use direct mail for with your marketing efforts? Or were you just trying to, kind of blanket local neighborhoods, anyone that could possibly need your services?
Well, definitely being able to like, I mean, your guys' system's fantastic. It's very user friendly. It's super easy to build out a map the way that you want to and be able to target specific geos, specific zip codes. I'm actually able to pull directly from like our previous alumni zip code so that I can target what is already working for us, where we're actually pulling patients from. You know what I mean? So it's very user friendly, so I'm able to target very specific geos in a way that it makes sense for both me and my company. And yeah, we think that developing trust in the community and just getting those things out to the people that actually want to see it is the number one thing, right? So that the idea of having something like tangible sent to your home is more trustworthy than a fleeting digital ad that pops up on the side of your computer. Like people don't trust that. You know what I mean? So really, like, marketing at the end of the day is about building trust, right? So we want people in the community to see our stuff, then see our facility, trust that the program works, trust that we're a legitimate company and we're not trying to scam people. You know what I mean? Like, because there's so many of those things out there
Yeah,
today too.
sure.
So we want people to know that Heartfelt is, like I said, here for them, here for their loved ones, here for their family, and partnering with Taradel has been able to help us do that. Especially in those specific geos where we start to open. As we opened at the beginning of July for the Laconia location, we had a campaign go out to all the local area around here. We've already had a couple people call in off that campaign, and we've had a couple people walk into the facility too, just wanting to know more, wanting to know what we're about, learn about the program, you know. So, yeah, been very successful.
I want to talk a little bit about your actual strategy. I was talking to Jess, so correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys do like a 3 mail drop with email campaigns in between. So you have like
Right.
a total of 7 touch points at the end of each campaign. If you could just kind of walk me through how you do that, how you kind of space it out, are all the drops same design, and do you hit the same people 3 times, or do you hit different sections of the neighborhood?
Yeah, so I pretty much put together a zip code map of um, X amount of addresses, and we break that up into 3 different drops for the direct mail, and we hit them on a 2 week basis. So it'll go out one week, then there'll be a blank week, then it'll go out the next week, and then so on and so forth. So it lasts about a month and a half, all set and done with the direct mail, and then we layer that with the email blasts targeted to the same geo that the direct mail is going out to as well, in between each of those drops. So they're getting it into their email, they're seeing it in the postcard or the parcel that comes out to their home. So they're remembering and they're trusting it on 2 different platforms. But yeah, we've been able to set up something that we think works. We don't hit the same location twice in a row. Like I said, we break those drops up into different buckets,
Yeah.
and then assuming that we'll end up shuffling back to that specific map package. So we do that, then we'll go to a different geo. Maybe it's down in our Hudson location for the next month and a half, then we'll transition back up here so that we can get in front of those same people again a month and a half later or 2 months later.
Gotcha. So trying to just constantly stay top of mind with emails and mail drops.
Yeah, and it's cost efficient too. You know, it's not $1 million like some of the other marketing avenues are.
How have you found it to be working? The whole campaign strategy, direct mail plus the email. I know you mentioned you guys were getting calls, but any results you have to share, general or number specific, would be great for us to hear.
Yeah, so I don't necessarily have anything number specific other than
Yeah.
the fact that I do have people. I have my admissions team consistently screening our calls, asking where people heard about us. Oftentimes they're saying, "Hey, we heard about you from the thing we got in the mail, or like an email that we had gotten from you guys." But yeah, there's been a lot of success generally. I mean, we started down in Hudson with, I mean, I joined the company 2.5 years ago when there was 8 people in the Hudson location, and we've been able to develop a community that Southern New Hampshire truly trusts, but also just is having like a humongous impact on this space. You know, it's getting a lot of people well. People are staying sober, starting to go and do things their own and impact the community as well. It's a ripple effect, right? So we started with 8 patients down there in Hudson, and now that census is close to 100, and we're already at 20 something here in a month and a half, you know, of being open up in Laconia, and things are continuing to grow, you know. So that's that speaks for itself, right? Is that we're not spending too much in the marketing space, but we're continuing to grow, you know.
And is Taradel like the primary marketing platform you use? Do you do any outside like Google ads as well, or are we just doing direct mail and email right now?
I do a bunch of stuff. I do a bunch of stuff, but Taradel is what I use for EDDM. You
Okay.
know, I really believe in direct mail, especially in the state of New Hampshire. New Hampshire is one of the oldest states in the country. You know what I mean? And older people open and trust their mail.
Yeah.
You know, so it's super effective up here, and I believe in that those older school methods. I like the idea of like local stuff too. You know, like local TV, local radio. We are on TV. We have a billboard up now in two different local areas. Just trying to be precise as to where we're targeting and continuing to do things that are going to expand that top of the funnel stuff and let our work that we do at the center speak for itself as far as bottom of the funnel stuff. I don't need to we don't need to target specific like immediate CTAs like PPC stuff that's going to drive conversions at the bottom of the funnel that costs a bunch of money. But if we spend a good amount of money in a trustworthy way for top of the funnel, I believe our team and the reputation that we have in the community is going to speak for itself, and it's going to pull people through that regardless, you know. So that's pretty much what our motto has been from the beginning. Build a quality program and expand the top of the funnel and let people know about us and trust us, and it's been working, and we'll continue to do that.
When it comes to direct mail or every door direct mail, what is your biggest tip to anyone looking to kind of get into that space, expand their business using direct mail? I know you hit on repetition. If you want to expand on that, as in multiple touch points, getting out multi-channel, just any overall, you're obviously very knowledgeable in marketing. So we'd love to hear your tips when it comes to direct mail.
Yeah, definitely hit the geos, hit the locations more than one time. You know, I think it's 7 times on average that people end up like purchasing a product after like seeing something or something like that. So it's a lot. So they have to see you in a variety of different places in order to trust your brand, regardless of whether you're in like a consumer sales space, you're in the medical space, whatever you're in, it's all the same about developing trust at the end of the day. So yeah, we've seen a lot of success with being like staying local and just continuing to be able to target those geos that we really want to know what you're hitting. Don't just throw money at something and hope that it works, or like just be like, yeah, I want to. Just be precise, you know. Don't make it very generalized. Like, you know exactly the zip codes that you're hitting. Like being able to go into the Taradel system and select those maps very customizably. You know, that's been huge for me. And then just making sure that we're getting a good repetition or consistency, a good cycle rather, of being able to touch those locations over and over again, but not too soon either.
Yeah.
You know, being able to space it out with a couple of different targeted geos and keep coming back to the things that